Pride means celebrating who you are, being out and proud. It's really cool to walk around here and see everyone just being themselves and feeling at home, really.
It's just an awesome way to come together and celebrate with people that I love and just feel accepted and have a great weekend in a safe environment.
A celebration of queer life and queer individuals who come together and just celebrate how beautiful our life is, regardless of our daily struggles and what we go through. We all just find a way to connect and be happy.
A lot of people are coming together for an amazing time. They're here to get along, to share their message, to have a great time for the parade, for all the things that they stand for. I am here for them.
Celebrating who you are, everybody under the shade of the rainbow, any queer person. It's about being comfortable in your skin. It's about enjoying who you are, flaws and all. Everybody is welcome. Everything is beautiful. It's a very intense feeling on the inside just because it helps you go on with your life and just be comfortable in who you are and walk in everyday life.
Living your truest self and not being afraid of what may come of it. Be who you are without fear of people judging you.
It's a celebration of love and embracing everyone regardless of your differences.
Freedom, just being able to express yourself, be safe, and just have fun, enjoy the life that you're living, because that's all that we're doing is just living our lives, right?
Pride means in coming out and be authentically who you are, unabashedly and unafraid.
Pride for me means actually being exactly who you want to be and not allowing anyone to dictate or control or navigate your destiny.
Pride means to me, working for the Alzheimer's Association, that we are here to help everyone. We're here to decrease the stigma, to show our stance that we are here to help all.
It means freedom, it means acceptance, and it means celebration.
That I can authentically be myself and use my voice and be proud of that.
Pride to me is like having acceptance for yourself and for others, no matter what. I guess what you grew up with or whatever society tells you, just accepting yourself and accepting others for who they are.
Being a community and hanging out with like-minded people and forming a family that is not your own.
A celebration of diversity, inclusivity, acceptance. I think that it speaks to the broader problem we have right now of not accepting people for who they are and trying to control them. There's no reason to judge and to keep people closeted. I don't understand the need to control humanity like that. And I think this is a statement against that.
Feel proud of who you are, regardless of anything.
What would I say to someone struggling to come out? I would say that pretty much everyone who has come out has been through this. We all know what it's like, and on the other side, it's so freeing. And keeping all those feelings inside is what makes it scary. And it is really scary to take that first leap and to start coming out slowly to people. But once you do, it's so freeing, and it feels like this big weight off your shoulders. So don't let that fear hold you back.
It's really rewarding once you do get to feel comfortable and you find your spot. It's not easy at first, but there's a whole community of people that are here to support you. It's not as scary after a while. It's not a black and white process. It takes a lot of time. Definitely be gentle with yourself. Accepting who you are and coming out to even yourself is really hard.
Growing up, it's easy to feel like you're the only one who feels this way, but finding those friends and those other community members is always really helpful.
Be who you are and try to find people who are like you to kind of help to validate that whole journey that you go through, because it won't be easy alone. So I think when you have events like this, it definitely makes it easier for people to kind of see themselves and be more comfortable with who they are.
Sometimes you have to quiet the noise and think within yourself and find out who you really are. And once you do find out who you really are, that will really allow you to become authentically yourself and to live in your truth and your light.
You feel more free when you are authentic and being your true self. And also, too, if you're afraid of anyone judging you, the people that is meant to be in your life will be in your life because they accept you and they love you.
Authenticity is power, and the reality of who you are, it's generally going to make things easier. Even if it seems harder in the short run sometimes, ultimately it always makes things easier. You expel less energy. You don't waste your time being something you're not. Support comes in friendships, sometimes family. But a lot of times when I'm struggling with anything, it's really about having a network and surrounding yourselves with people who support you for who you are.
There's something in the water.
Give yourself grace. The world already isn't going to give you enough. So give yourself that space, take your time, and look for and find the people who support you.
Living true to who you are is an awesome experience. For people who are coming out, I'd encourage them just to know that it gets easier. There are people here who will love them and who do love them already, and just to try to find that community that will love and support them no matter what.
I think it would be best if you just find a community, whether it's one person, somebody online, somebody that you could speak to, and just share what you're going through. And there's so many other people out there in the queer community around the world that are going through the same things that you're going through, and it'll just help you go wherever in life.
Don't worry, it's always darkest before the dawn. Insecurities get the best of us. Individuality is very important in the world. And once you have individuality and you master your own individuality, you will be able to run in the streets and just paint the town red.
Just be patient and just be open to anything. Your struggles, your stories is something that it develops over time. But you will always see the end of it. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel.
Look for someone that you can trust. So even with one or two people, you can be yourself and you'll be more confident to be who you are around people you don't know.
It's maybe one of the hardest things that we go through as humans. In order to love yourself and to also struggle with being yourself, I would just say to trust the process. And the more you sink into who you are, the happier you'll be, and the more you'll believe that yourself.
Don't be afraid to be yourself, only because it's your life. No one else has to live it. At the end of the day, you could spend 20 years in the closet if you want, and all those people you're trying to please, they're gonna go on, they're gonna be happy, but you're gonna be the one stuck and unhappy with your decision.
The AIDS quilt was started in the 90s to humanize the AIDS epidemic and bring faces of grief and show that these people were brothers and lovers, husbands and wives and children and friends and teachers, and that they're not just, immoral people who were doing wrong in their lives and died from AIDS as they had been portrayed for such a long time. It was meant to destigmatize people who were dying with AIDS and to really bring awareness to why we needed to have funding and education and public awareness about AIDS and AIDS treatment. A lot of the people on the AIDS quilt, you'll notice, are between the ages of 20 and 45. They're all very young, and it's heartbreaking, and it's been really amazing being out here these last couple of days. Everyone that's come by has felt emotion. I mean, you can see people just tearing, holding their throat, their chest, their belly. People are feeling the grief, they're feeling the pain and the loss. So it's just really wonderful being able to hold space for these people and protect their legacy.
Love is love means to me, I think it falls under so many relationship categories. We love deeply and we love numerous people in our lives. We love our parents, we love our siblings, we love our husbands and wives, partners, our children. So love who you want. Love your dog.
Be yourself, love yourself, happy Pride, enjoy life, and everything's gonna be all right.
Everybody should show everybody love, no matter who you are, what do you identify as. Just love each other, and this world can be a better place with that.
Just love for all humans.
If you focus on your happiness and not being afraid of what the world will think or what others will think, you'll find a peace inside that they can't even match to. And a lot of time when people are hating, it's because they don't have that peace. Maybe they see it and they want it.
Love is love is having that connection and feeling that freedom and able to be who you are and not being judged. It doesn't matter what the gender is. It's about what you feel in that connection.
It's incredibly simplistic in a world that's already decided who we should love. That love is love means that we just love who we love.
No matter how you love, who you love, what you love, wherever you love, love is just love.
It's so much bigger than people having biases and there's a lot of ignorance out there. So I guess what I would say is it's important to elevate the discussion, whatever the topic is.
To the people who are against the gay community, I would say that they should take some time and reflect on themselves and really also try to think about the things in life that have been scary for them and to have a little bit of compassion for the people that are in the gay community and how it feels to be judged for just being who you are. It takes some of us longer than others to figure that out, but we just want to live our lives and be ourselves.
To the haters, back off. It's not harmful. This is a community of love, a community of just beautiful people with beautiful futures and personalities. You're lost and you just need some guidance and some supporting words and give them a hug.
I just feel bad for the haters because they don't look like they're having any fun.
No.
It seems so horrible to live with so much hate in your heart.
For you to like have nothing to do with your time than just like stand and like hate while there's like so much like joy and happiness.
I just don't think they're listening and hearing where we're coming from. People who are here at Pride just want to be celebrated and want to have the opportunity to love who they want. They get to take for granted in their lives a lot, and it's something that we want to have and enjoy in our lives in the same way that they do.
Honestly, if this isn't your struggle, if this isn't your life, don't worry about it and just live your life and let us live our life.
We've worked so hard, now don't you know? This is music for the soul.
To the people that say we're all going in hell, baby, I have a season pass to hell. I'll see you there.
It's not about like who you hate, but who you love. I love the people who spread the message of Christ, but who will accept the LGBTQ side of the community. It's like all about everyone loving each other through the sharing of the gospel, Bible, and the Christian faith.
Whether you like it or not, we are a part of this world and we deserve to share it as with you, as well as own our own little corners and be around where we want to be, love who we love, be who we are. So, sorry.
You're not happy with who you are because you're paying too much attention to who I am.
There were gay people, there are gay and trans people, and there will always be gay and trans people. Period. It's perfectly normal.
Happy Pride and happy living authentically in your truth. That's what I say.
I ditto that.
You can show the way you see the world.
I think people can be whatever people want to be. That's how I personally feel. And I feel like I work for a great organization that cares about all people.
You could be anywhere else. Why come here? Who is being hurt by someone just celebrating who they are?
I would say to the haters, I don't see you, I don't feel you, I don't know you. We don't live in the same world. I live in the world of love.
I kind of compare like homophobia a lot to like racism. It's just kind of like not liking someone for something you don't understand. So if you don't understand, educate yourself. If you educate yourself, I think you'll find it difficult to hate somebody for who they love.
It's not okay to be disrespectful or anything like that. We're all human, we're all people, and find a way to relate because we're all very similar in different ways.
Why did we make you so uncomfortable? What about me scares you so much that you feel like you have to repress me and keep me from being myself? Are you being yourself? What makes you right and me wrong? Why would you think that you have the power to say who I am? I wouldn't do that to you.
To the haters, I would say I love you. You got nothing better to do with your lives. We're just trying to live life. You hate us because we're trying to live our lives, bro. Like, you. Suck my
We've come so far, and now let go. Let the feeling take its toll.